Yashala.
Upon your Hakodah means face the east. We're going to sit on the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew first.
Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Quadash. Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka.
Malakwaka.
Taba'ah. Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Barataza.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Ladulanawa.
Lakam.
Cow.
Yawam.
Wasalak Lanawa.
Kabawaf
Kabawak
Kasalak
Nawa.
Kabawaf
Nawa.
Wala'ah.
Tabi'ah Nawa.
Banasaya 1.
Abal.
Hawashah
Nawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatapara. La'awalumni. Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hatama
Allah,
Nagarashun,
Ba'ashem Yahushua, Dawad Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power, the power to heal all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
The blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa
Yahushua. Wa Miyaka Allah. Wa Alahayim.
Tazabiyah.
Alawap Yohana.
Ha'alawap.
Hasaranya.
Hakwatazayanya.
Hakaya
Waha'agwakim. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Dawad Aman. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushua. And Michael. And the angels. Command and General Yohana. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Blessings for Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wa
Yashala. Wahabiyah.
Sapari.
Barak.
Rapah.
Magun. Hagun.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Dawad Aman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless us in Israel, in the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahariam.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Wa'arataza. Al-Yathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yah. Yamnika. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Akalra. Yashamar. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Tazaika. Wabawa'aika. Ma'ata. Wa'ad Awalam. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalika.
Al-Thakarat.
Al-Thakarat.
Al-Thashakwat.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Al-Yabika.
Al-Yabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'arma Yawa.
Ya'arma Yawa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatha Ya'atazawa.
Wayatha Ya'atazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Armawa.
Armawa.
Nakawa.
Nakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala Yazakar.
Wala Yazakar.
Shem Yasha'ala.
Shem Yasha'ala.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Tazawa.
Nawa Atazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Baryath.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Alhalia.
Alhalia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashama.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaria.
Wahagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Amawan.
Wa'amalat.
Amalat.
Palashath.
Palashath.
I'm Yashabia.
I'm Yashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aiman.
Aman.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zerawai.
Zerawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Selah.
Selah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashwan.
Koyashwan.
Yashamadwa.
Yashamadwa.
Bayan Dara.
Bayan Dara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Daima.
La Daima.
Shayatumwa.
Shayatumwa.
Nada Yamawa.
Nada Yamawa.
Ka'irab.
Ka'irab.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Iba.
Wakaza Salaki. Wakaza Bak.
Wakaza Bak.
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Kal Nasa Yakumwa.
Kal Nasa Yakumwa.
Aishar.
Aishar.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Nairashah.
Nairashah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Af.
Af.
Nayawaf.
Nayawaf.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatumwa.
Shayatumwa.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Rawaka.
Lapanya Rawaka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Daba Ira Ya Ira.
Daba Ira Ya Ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaiba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradatma.
Daradatma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasa Wapafka.
Wabasa Wapaska.
Dabahalam.
Dabahalam.
Mala'ah.
Mala'ah.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan.
Kwalawan.
Waibakwashwa.
Waibakwashwa.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waibahawa.
Waibahawa.
Aida'ai.
Aya'ai.
Waikaparwa.
Waikaparwa.
Waiabadwa.
Waiabadwa.
Waida'aiwa.
Waida'aiwa.
Kaya'atha.
Kaya'atha.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Baraka.
Baraka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Alkahal Ratiza.
Alkahal Ratiza. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo.
For lo.
Thy enemies make a
Thy
tumult.
enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate
have
thee.
lifted up their head.
Lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them
let
off.
us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more remembrance.
May be no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against
they are
thee.
confederate against
the tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
And Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Isupk also is joined with them.
Isupk also is joined.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Selah.
Selah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As to the Midianites.
As to Sisera. As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
And the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Like Zeeb.
Like Zeeb.
Yea. All the princes as Zabak.
All the princes as Zabak.
And as Zamunah.
And as Zamunah.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
The house of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them slacker. Make them like it will.
Make them like it will.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth their wood.
As the fire burneth for wood.
And as the flames set the mountains on fire.
As the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute
with
them.
Thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them slacker. Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
In trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Are the most high.
The most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So it means to turn. Shopping means to be seated. Leviticus 23. Alright, this is Isupk Atlanta. We're in the Day of Atonement right now. So we're about to get into Leviticus chapter 23. This is one of the holy days the Lord gave us. If you're an Israelite, if you're a black, Hispanic, Native American Indian, if you fit the curses in Deuteronomy 28, then you ought to celebrate the Day of Atonement as well as, the Passover
and all the rest of the days that we about to read in Leviticus chapter 23. I mean, the Lord gave us these days to acknowledge him and to glorify, him redeeming us and him blessing us and giving us, these days where we can enjoy brotherhood and sisterhood and acknowledge the Lord for delivering us out of Egypt and out of multiple captivities. You know what I mean? Right. It wasn't just Egypt. We was in slavery under a lot of these heathen nations. So the Lord gave us these days to acknowledge him, to praise him. And today we're in the Day of Atonement, which is going to be today's sundown, which is now. If you're on the east, you're in the south. And tomorrow's sundown. We started at 7 over here. So it's going to be tomorrow night around 7 o'clock. We're going to have a feast. We're going to eat when we break the feast. So today is no food, no water, no liquid, no nothing. We got to afflict our soul to the Most High. And tomorrow, when we break the fast, that's when we eat. But today, we're going to get into Leviticus 23, start at verse 1.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Wayada Bar, Yahweh, Allah, Mashah, Lamar, Debar, Allah, Banayah, Yasha'Allah, verse 2. Wamarath, Alham, Mawa'idiyah, Yahweh, Ishar, the Quawarawa, Adam, Makwa Ra'ayah, verse 3. Did you want me to read to verse 7?
Kind.
Kodash, Allah, Ham, Mawa'idiyah, Shashaf, Yam, Daisha, Malaka, Wabayawam, Hasha, Ba'ai, Hasha, Bayaya, Shabbat, Shabbathawan, Makwara'a, Kodash, Cow, Malaka, La'a, the Aishawa, Shabbat, Hawa'a, La Yahweh, Bakal, Mowa, Shabbat, Yakam, verse 4. Allah, Mawa'idiyah, Yahweh, Makwa Ra'ayah, Kodash, Ashar, the Quara'awa, Atham, verse 5. Bama Wa'idam, Bakadash, Hara'ah Shawan, Ba'a, Rabah, Iha, Ishar, Lakadash, Bayan, verse 6. Ha'ai, Rabayam, Pasak, La Yahweh, Wabakamasha, Ishar, Yawam, La Kadash, Hazah, verse 7. Kagah, Hamat Zawath, La Yahweh, Shabaitha, Yamayam, Matazawath, Hakawa, Bayawam, Hara'ashawan, Makwara'a, Quadash, Yahweh, Lakam, Cal, Malakaf, Ibadah.
You gotta give it to me in English. I got it right here.
23:1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts.
Right, so the Lord told Moses to speak to you blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indian people, man. You children of Israel, to teach y'all that these holy convocations, meaning these separate gatherings, the Lord wants y'all to be together and acknowledge him in, right, man. You know what I mean? Every time we get together and have a holy day, not a holiday, because that's where it comes from, a holy day. But anytime we celebrate a holy day, that's a separate day or a separate gathering for you blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indian people to get together. And if the Lord tell us to eat on that day, we get together and eat. If the Lord tell us to fast, like today, then we get together and afflict our souls and we fast. Right. You know what I mean? So the Lord told Moses was a Levite. I mean, an Israelite from the tribe of Levi. The Lord always dealt with the nation of Israel, man. I mean, he always dealt with one man. Right now, he told Moses to teach the children of Israel to come together in a holy convocation, and he gonna give you the days that he want you to celebrate. Right. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 3, 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
Right, the seventh day is called the Sabbath. You know what I mean? That's the day that the Lord gave us to rest and to do no servile work. You know what I mean? You gotta, if you have a business and you employ brothers and sisters, you had to shut that business down, man.
Right.
Because the Lord said so. The Lord don't want you working, your brothers and sisters to death, like Esau doing right now. Esau will work you till you know what I mean, your back break. You know what I mean? Till you catch a heart attack.
Right.
You know what I mean? Till you suffering medical issues going on. That's how Esau work you. He don't give a damn, as long as you make him his money. You know what I mean? But the Lord said we should have a day where we can rest.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep going.
Ye shall do no work therein.
Go ahead.
It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
Right, it's the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. You know what I mean? It's not the Sabbath of Esau. It's not the Sabbath of Pharaoh. You know what I mean? Hamites. Not the Sabbath of Chinese people. It's the Sabbath of the Lord. The Lord gave us this day. You know what I mean? If it was up to man, like the general always bring out, we be working 7 days a week.
Right.
You know what I mean? There would be no rest. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations.
Go ahead.
Which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Right, you should proclaim them in their seasons. You know what I mean? That's why we're teaching it to you right now. We're letting you know we're proclaiming it in this season. Right now, in this season, you know what I mean, we celebrating the Day of Atonement. You know what I mean? During what? They call it the fall or autumn. You know what I mean? The Lord said on the Day of Atonement, which would be the 10th day of the 7th month, we supposed to fast. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Come. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month, at even, is the Lord's Passover.
Right. There's the Passover. The next upcoming Passover will be what? April the 9th. You know what I mean? We already celebrated Passover this year. You know what I mean? April the 9th. If you don't know, blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indian people, the Isupk, what is the 52nd, 51st? I gotta check again, but I know it's not the 50th. I think it's the 51st or 52nd Passover. You know what I mean? Since 1969. It's gonna be April the 9th, 2020. You know what I mean? This is thousands of years old, man. We did this during the time of Christ and the time of Moses. Celebrate the Passover, man. When he freed us out of Egypt and had the angels, go over them Hamites and slaughter them for how they oppressed us in the land of Egypt. It's thousands of years old. We over here celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween that we don't know nothing about. But we got days right here where the Lord told us to celebrate. Right. You know what I mean? If you celebrate the days that the Lord tell you to celebrate, He's gonna acknowledge that, man. Right. He's gonna acknowledge that. He gonna look down like, listen, that my children, my hard-headed, stubborn, rebellious children, finally decided not to be hard-headed, stubborn, and rebellious. Right. You know what I mean? And what did the Lord do when we turn to Him? Each time you read the Bible, what did the Lord always do when the nation of Israel turned to the Lord, man? He helped us. Right. He helped us in time of need. You know what I mean? Every book in the Bible, the Lord help us, man, when we turn to Him. All these stories is about the Lord helping us. You know what I mean? And when we don't listen to the Most High, we don't want to celebrate Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, or the Day of Atonement. When we don't want to acknowledge the Lord in the days that He set up for the nation of Israel, what did the Lord do? He said they turned their back on me. You know what I mean? He let the heathens deal with us, man. Because when you turn your back on the Lord, you basically taking on the other nations' cultures anyway. Right. You know what I mean? You don't want to celebrate these. This is your culture. You know what I mean? New Year's Eve is not your culture. You know what I mean? Valentine's Day, that's not your culture, man. The Lord says celebrate the Passover. The Passover specifically is for the nation of Israel because He freed us out of slavery, man. You know what I mean? You was in slavery, getting oppressed by another people. And the Lord didn't like that, man. And we cried out to the Lord during the time of Egypt, and guess what? He heard our cry. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Come, verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Right, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Keep going.
Unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back to the Lord.
Kanye. Oh man, so He gave us the Feast of Unleavened Bread. We eat unleavened bread, man. You know what I mean? That's another feast day. That's exactly after the Passover. Soon as the Passover is over, the feast day come right behind it. You know what I mean? And what we do, we just eat. You know what I mean? We just eat and love one another. You know what I mean? That's how it was when the Lord put us in the Holy Land. You know what I mean? The Lord just gave us days where we can eat and acknowledge Him, man. Be happy. Go ahead.
Verse 8 in the Hebrew. La'ah. The Aishawah. Waha. Korabatham. Aisha. La Yahweh. Shabbaitah. Mayamam. Salakia. Yamayam. Bayawam. Hasha. Bayai. Ya. Makwara'a. Kodash. Kal. Malad Kaf. Ibadah. La'ah. The Aishawah, verse 9. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Allah, Mashah, Lamar, Dabar, Allah, Banayah, Yasha'Allah, verse 10. Wa'ah, Morath, Alaham, Kaya, Daba'ah, Dabawa, Allah, Haratazah, Aishar, Anayah, Nathan, Lakam, Wakwa Tazaratham, Af, Kwatazab Yara, Waha Batham, Af, Imar, Ra'ah Shayaf. Verse 11. Kwatazah Yarakam, Allah. Ha-kahan. Wa-ha-nayap. Af. Ha-imar. Lapana-ya. Yahweh, verse 12. Lara Tizah Nakam. Mama Karath. Hasha Bath.
Hashabath.
Yeah, Hashabath. Yana Yapanawa. Hakahan. Wa'ai Shayatham. Bayawam. Verse 12. Hana Yapakam. Af. Ha'ai Mar. Kabash. Thumayum. Bun. Shana Thawa. La'ai La Yahweh, verse 13. Wama Nakathawa. Shanaya. I Shara Nayam. Salath. Bala Wala. Bashamam. Bashaman. Asha La Yahweh, verse 14. Rayak. Nayakak. Wana Saka. Yayan. Rabah Ya'aitha. Hahayan. Walakam. Wakwa Laya. Waka Mara. Waka Ramal. La'a. Da'a. Kawa. Id. Itazam. Hayawam. Hazah. Id. Haba Ya'ikam. Ath. Krawabun. Alahayakam. Kakwath. Iwalam. Lada Wadayakam. Bakal. Masha Bafyakam. Verse 8 in the English. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. And the 7th day is a holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye become into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priests. Verse 11.
Right, so now that's describing, it's breaking down the feast of first fruit. You know what I mean? Went from the Passover, the feast of unleavened bread, now to the feast of first fruit. The Lord basically telling Moses, these are the days that he want his children to celebrate. You know what I mean? He gave us these days to acknowledge him.
Right.
You know what I mean? To worship him, serve him. But now, you know, we in America, we scattered throughout the four corners of the earth because we didn't want to do that. I mean, we didn't want to listen during the time of Moses. We didn't want to listen during the time of Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Christ. I mean, we didn't want to listen.
Right.
So now we scatter throughout the whole entire earth, and we celebrating whatever day that Esau tell us to celebrate.
Right.
But whatever country you in, you might be celebrating a Hamite holiday. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you might be celebrating Asian holiday, Japanese or Chinese. You know what I mean? Some outside of what the Lord told us to do. Why? Because we are not holy. These are holy days. Holy means separate, made just for us. These not holy. We're not being holy. Therefore, we don't know. We're not celebrating the holy days.
Right.
We celebrating whatever we integrated with. You know what I mean? December 25th is Christ's birthday, right? You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna say. You know what I mean? We're gonna say Jesus Christ's birthday, December 25th. That's why we celebrate Christmas, and none of that is true. You know what I mean? They about to celebrate. We in October. They about to celebrate Halloween on the 31st. You know what I mean? We about to celebrate Thanksgiving, November something. Oh man, and next year we just gonna repeat it all over again. January the 1st is gonna be the first day of the first year.
Right.
That's not true. Oh man, we just gonna repeat the cycle all over. You know, man. And the Lord hates that, man. When you cook your food on them days, the Lord hates that, man. When you put your hands together and pray on them holidays that Esau tell you to celebrate, the Lord hates that, man. The Lord said what? Celebrate the Passover. Right. You know what I mean? Celebrate the Feast of Unleavened Bread. These days pertains to us, man. The days that we celebrate in America right now, or in the world, that don't pertain to us. That has nothing to do with black people. Matter of fact, Thanksgiving that's killing your brother. You know what I mean? Killing the Gadites. Them our brothers. Thanksgiving is us acknowledging that white people kill Native American Indians, man. Right. That the white man slaughter our brothers, our Gadite brothers, and we thanking him for that. When we celebrate Thanksgiving, you thanking Esau for killing your brother and stealing their land, man. You know what I mean? Chopping their heads off. You thanking them for that. But what we say? We just going to eat. Nah, man. The Lord. Matter of fact. Where you at? Give me Amos 5:21. We say we just going to eat. We want to eat on these days. You listen. When I was in the Christian church, when I was a child, we weren't just eating on them days, man. You praying to Caesar Borgia, man. You praying to Esau. Right. You weren't just eating on them days. We full out worship white man in that Christian church. Right. You know what I mean? Amos 5:21. We're going to see what the Lord say about the food that you put on the table on these holidays, man. We're going to see what the Lord think about that.
You said 5:21?
Yeah, 5:21.
Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
The Lord said he despised your feast days, man. He don't hate the days he gave us, but he hate the days that we decide to celebrate and not celebrate his feast days. The days that we want to celebrate. We want to celebrate, give me some. Black people even celebrate, what's something that's ridiculous? You be like, why you celebrating Memorial Day? Right. You know what I mean? Labor Day. Things like that. It's the thing they do for the Easter egg, man. Oh, yeah. What's the Easter? Celebrate Easter. You be like, damn. They do it for the kids. They put it on the children. I mean, children ain't got nothing to do with that. Right. You made that decision for the children, man. Silly days like that. Got the children out hunting for eggs, candy inside of a toy egg. I mean, the Lord hate that, man. The Lord say he despised your feast days. Go ahead.
And I will not smell in your solemn assembly.
Right, he don't smell that. He don't smell that pork bacon in the morning. He don't smell that pork bacon, that pig on Thanksgiving that you're going to have on the table with that cranberry sauce. He hate that, man. He looked down and said, why would you celebrate the day where your enemy killed your brother, for real? You know what I mean? This is your enemy. This is the same man who's been ruling over you since the Romans, man. The Romans and the Greeks, the American, the same Edomites, the nation of Edom, been ruling over us for hundreds of years, man. And we get over here in America and we decide that we're going to celebrate the day that he killed millions of our people. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. The Lord hates that, man. The Lord do not acknowledge the feast days, the holidays that we celebrate in America right now. Go ahead.
Come verse 22.
It's like it. And he'll put you to death for celebrating those days.
Right.
You know, and the Lord will kill you for not serving him, man. That's why it's more important that we turn to the Most High and follow these laws and these commandments written in the Bible, because the only way out is death, and we're going to prove that a little bit later. The Lord will put you to death for not praising him. Israel, Black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian people. The Lord put you to death for not celebrating these days. Go ahead.
Verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
Right, you offering the Lord swine when the Lord said you can't eat pig, man.
Right.
You turn around and offer him pig anyway, like, no, I'm God and I made the commandments. We think that we the Most High, we can tell him what to do. The Lord said what? His thoughts are not your thoughts. His ways are not your ways, man. If the Lord said don't eat pork, don't eat swine, then don't eat it. If he said don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, you know what I mean? Don't argue with the man of God. You know what I mean? Don't argue. Don't be mad with the Most High.
Right.
Be mad with yourself. You know what I mean? That's why the Day of Atonement is heavy, because you got to afflict your soul. You know what I mean? You're going to want food and drink. You're not going to be able to eat or drink nothing for 24 hours. You know what I mean? He gave us sundown to sundown. He could have gave us 40 days and 40 nights, you know what I mean? What if he would have gave us that?
Right.
And we definitely would have hated the Most High. But he only gave us sundown to sundown, man. One day, man. One day. You're not going to die, man. You know what I mean? We're going to get into that a little bit more. Keep going.
Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Okay, give me back the, what verse you start at?
11.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow, after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year, for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Right, the Lord want the best of the best, man. He want that lamb without blemish, spotless. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet Savior. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of a hin.
Right, the Lord want that, man. The Lord want that for himself. I mean, not for nobody else. Go ahead.
Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn nor green ears unto the selfsame day that ye have bought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever.
A statute what?
A statute forever.
What did that mean? A statute forever, meaning from generation to generation. And how will you remember? How will you know if it's a statute forever? You got to teach it.
Right.
I mean, you got to pass it down to the next generation, to your children. I mean, to your community, your nation, your people. You got to pass it down. So what did that mean? You got to keep teaching.
Right.
Every year, you got to teach the same thing over and over. I mean, every feast day. Leviticus chapter 23. You got to go over these feast days, man. You know what I mean? Sabbath service, you bring the young men up, they read the Hebrew. They're acknowledging the Sabbath service. They're not working on that day. You know what I mean? As the years go by, we're going to perfect these days, man. Just like we perfected what? Christmas. Black people don't even know that these high holy days is in the Bible. But they do know December the 25th. They do know Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? They do know New Year's Eve and Valentine's Day. We know them days. Why? Because it was forced on us from generation to generation.
Right.
But the Lord is not forcing this on us. This is ours anyway. We shouldn't have to be forced to learn our culture. You know what I mean? It said a statute forever. Meaning when you die and come back and Christ ain't returned and you still in America, we still oppressed, still in slavery. Isupk is still here teaching the truth. Guess what? You got to pass it down to the next generation. You know what I mean? Until Christ return. And even then, you still going to have to pass it down.
Right.
You know what I mean? And to the whole nation, you know what I mean, celebrating the Passover. Celebrating the Feast of Hanukkah, Feast of Tabernacle. Day of Atonement. Go ahead.
Throughout your generations and all your dwellings.
Go ahead.
Verse, you want to go to Hebrew or keep it on yours?
What verse was that?
That was 14.
Get me down to the Day of Atonement. Give me down to 27.
26.
Give me 26, 27.
You want to read it in Hebrew?
Kind.
Verse 26 in the Hebrew. Well, Yah Dabar, Yahweh, Allah, Mashah, Lamar, Shawar, Awak, Kashab, Awak, Isaac, Kaya, Yawalad, Wahaya, Shabayatah, Yamayam, the Kam, the Kaf, I'm a Wa, verse 27, 28. Wama Yawam, Hasha Maya Naya, Waha Laha, Yaratazah, Lakwa Rabban, Aisha, La Yahweh, Wa Shawar, 29, Awa, Shah, Atawa, Wata, Banawa, La'a, Dashaha, Tawa, Bayawam, Akkad, Wakaya.
Go down to verse 32. What verse you at now?
Verse 29. The Za Bakawa, verse 30. Zabak, Bawada, La Yahweh, Larat Zizanakam, the Zabahawa, Bayawam, Hahawa'a, Ya'a Cow, 31, La'a, the Wa, the Yara Wawa, Salakia, the A, the Wa, the Ya Rawa, Mama Nawa, I, 31, Bakwar, Anaya, Yahweh, Washa Maratham, Mataza, Watat Wathaya, 32. I Shayathum, Athum, Anaya Yahweh, Wala'a, the Ka Lalawa, Ath, Shum, Kodash.
Yeah, 32.
Almost done. Wana, Kodah, so like, Wana, Kodah, Shathaya. But is this one right here? How to pronounce the end of it?
Which one?
The first one right here, right above 33. How to pronounce the end of it?
With the Ya?
Yeah. Usually the Ya.
Yeah. Daya.
Daya. Bata Wak. Banaya Yasha'ala. Anaya Yahweh. Makwa Dashakam. verse 26 in the English. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Right, the Day of Atonement is when you afflict your soul, man. It's when you don't eat and you don't drink. That's afflicting your soul.
Right.
Because we want food and drink, you know what I mean, every day.
Right.
And some people eat, 3 times a day? Probably more than that. You know what I mean? But the Lord said no food, no water, from sundown to sundown. You know what I mean? This your first time doing it?
A lot.
Oh, you been doing it?
Yeah, that's my second time. Kind of.
Oh, you did last year? Yeah, a lot for the brothers and sisters. If this is your first time, you know what I mean? You got to afflict your soul. You got to suffer from sundown to sundown. You know what I mean? If you keep your mind off it, you can get through it.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're one of them people, it's gonna be a test if it's your first time because you go to them stores. You usually get a bag of chips. You know what I mean? You usually, or you at your slavery. And you it's a break time, you know what I mean, right. Lunchtime, and all your coworkers, they're gonna be eating. You gotta sit there and be like, nah, I don't want none of that. You know what I mean? If you go around your mom, she cooking food, cooking something good, you can't eat it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it ain't no big deal. Why? Because you get to eat the next day. You get to break the fast the next day, man. You know what I mean? Brothers be rushing, hurry up to eat something before sundown. Rushing to eat before sundown just so they can make sure they full until the next day sundown, man. It ain't that deep, man. You know, man, it ain't like that. You shouldn't be like that, you know what I mean? It's only sundown to sundown. I done did it for years now. You know what I mean? Think about it. When you're in the world, you go days without even eating.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you're not even fasting.
Right.
You know, brothers and sisters be, you know what I mean, hungry in the world, man. They don't even be fasting. They go days without eating, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You come into the truth, it's only one day. You know what I mean? If you one of them brothers, you done did it, and you won't even fasting. I mean, it ain't a big deal to you.
Right.
I mean, the Lord said you got to afflict your soul, man. It's a day that the Lord wants you to suffer. You know what I mean? Give up the food and water, and food and drink. You probably was eating swine any damn way, man. Probably eating sinful food that you weren't supposed to eat anyway, man. Breaking the law anyway. So the Lord said, nah, man, afflict your soul on this day, on the Day of Atonement. It should be a holy convocation, meaning a separate gathering for the nation of Israel to afflict their soul to the Most High. Give me verse 28.
Verse 28, and ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
Right, to make an atonement for you, for the Most High, man, to the Most High. I mean, for your sins and all that. I mean, this be a time, and when you celebrating, when you doing the Day of Atonement, I mean, a lot of people, when they stop eating and stop drinking from sundown to sundown, you know what I mean, they start to realize, listen, man, I don't really need food like I think I do.
Right.
That's what you find out. You realize you be lusting, man. You be lusting to eat, man. You don't be really needing to eat all that food, man. I mean, you realize you can fast too. When you get over it, you might want to fast a couple of more days. You know what I mean, you might want to start fasting often once you celebrate it, you know what I mean, the Day of Atonement. You might be like, damn, I accomplished that. Man, I feel like I can go 2 more days. You know what I mean? And when you fasting, man, them scriptures become realer than ever. You know what I mean? You start understanding the Bible for real. You understand the Bible. You think you understand the Bible now, but when you afflict your soul to the Most High, He gonna bless you. You know what I mean? Give me the scripture with Christ said with fasting and praying, you can cast out them demons. Let me see, what scripture was that? Let me type it in earlier. So we're fasting and praying. Let me know if you got it. Fasting and praying. pop up. He said fasting and praying. Matter of fact, just keep reading and I'm gonna find it.
All right, come. Verse 30. Oh, so like verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in the same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
Keep going.
Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in the same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Okay, give me Matthew 17. 17, start at verse 20. Let me see if
that's it. Matthew chapter 17, verse 20. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief.
Give me 19.
Verse 19. Then came the disciples to Yahushua apart, and said, Why could not we cast him out? Verse 20. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove.
Keep going.
And nothing shall be impossible unto you. Verse 21. Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting.
Right, so the disciples came to Christ like, why we couldn't cast this demon out of the brother, man? Christ said, what? This type right here, this can't go out. This demon can't be cast out, but by what?
By prayer, but by prayer and fasting.
By prayer and fasting, man. So it's certain demons you can't even cast out if you're not praying and fasting.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how heavy it is, man, when you fast. Like the Lord, it's really strength in afflicting your soul, man. It's power in afflicting your soul. And Christ proved that, man. Christ knew he was able to heal the brother. But the disciples was trying to cast demons out of the brother. They're like, damn, why we couldn't do what you did? Christ said, because this comes not but by fasting and praying, man. Keep going.
Verse 22. And while they abode in Galilee, Yahushua said unto them, the Son of Man shall be betrayed.
No, that's it on that.
Back to
Con, where you stopped at?
I started at.
Oh, you finished 32?
I finished at 32. I'm going to start at 29 again.
Nah, give me let me see. Give me Matthew chapter 6. Matthew chapter 6. Give me 6 and 16.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 16. Moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites.
Right, so now Christ is teaching the disciples how to fast.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're talking about fasting, so this is how you fast. First, read that part again.
Moreover, when ye fast.
It said, moreover, when you fast. Now, when you fast, go ahead.
Be not as the hypocrites.
Be not as the hypocrites, man. That's what you don't want to be. Go ahead.
Of a sad countenance.
Of a sad countenance. Countenance talking about your face, man. Your spirit. I mean, don't look sad. I mean, don't. It's sundown to sundown, man. Don't walk outside tomorrow and look like you dying, man.
Right.
Don't be sad. Don't be slumped down like, man, I'm celebrating the Atonement, man. I can't eat nothing. Like, don't be like that, man. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't bad like that.
Right.
It ain't bad at all. It's great. You know what I mean? It's a day to the Lord, man. Christ said, don't be like the hypocrites. The hypocrites, what? They got a sad countenance, man. You can see them when you look at them. You be like, damn, that brother, why he look like that? You don't know that he fasting until he open his mouth and I mean, that's the type of brother that'll let you know he fasting. Yeah, man. The reason why I'm like this is because I'm fasting, man. How long you fasting? That's 24 hours. Weak brother, man. Christ said, don't be like that. Go ahead.
Of a sad countenance.
Go ahead.
For they disfigured their faces.
Right, they disfigure their faces, man. They look sad, man. They look a sad ass brother, man. You looking sad because you can't eat nothing because you got to eat something tomorrow. And for the ones who eat before sundown, like, what you mad? You still ate. You know what I mean? Don't disfigure your face. Go ahead.
That they may appear unto men to fast.
That they may what?
Appear unto men and to fast.
Yeah, they do it for man's sake, man. They don't do it for the Lord. You supposed to be fasting. This supposed to be a day for the Lord, man.
Right.
Like you fasting to impress man. You know what I mean? You want to be happy. You know what I mean? You want man to look at you a certain way.
Right.
You know what I mean? You worshiping man. Go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
Go ahead.
Verse 17, but thou, when thou fastest, anoint thy head and wash thy face.
Right. So anoint when you fast. You know what I mean? Anoint your head and wash. You know what I mean? Anoint your head and wash your face. Like if you want to fast like any day, you know what I mean? You just decide to fast one day. Anoint your head with oil and wash your face, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 18, that thou appear not unto men to fast.
Right, don't appear unto men to fast. Like it ain't for men, it's for the Lord. You fast to man, I don't know what you're doing, man.
Right.
This is for the Lord. The Lord, you wouldn't even know how to fast if the Lord didn't show you how to fast, man.
Right.
So why would you do it for men? What does Scripture say? Should not we serve the Lord? I mean, we should serve the Lord and do what He say, not what men say, not what man do. So wash your face. Don't disfigure your face. Wash your face. I mean, anoint your head. Go ahead.
Salaam. That thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret. Mm-hmm. And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly.
Right, the Lord gonna bless you. What man gonna do? If they see you fast, what they gonna do? Give you a cookie? What they gonna do? You know what I mean? The Lord gonna bless you, man.
Right.
The Lord, when the Lord bless you, it's different than how man bless you, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a whole different reward, man. The Lord give you a kingdom of heaven. The nation of Israel do what the Lord say. The Lord bless you with rulership. You know what I mean? Man ain't gonna do that, man. Go ahead.
Verse 19. Oh, verse 19 get into something else.
Give me that sound like give me Matthew chapter 4 verse 1. Start at verse 1.
Matthew chapter 4 verse 1. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
Right. So this is Christ right here. This is Yahushua, man. When he fasted 40 days and 40 nights. That's why I brought it out. Like Christ did 40 days, 40 nights.
Right.
You know what I mean? You only doing a day with no food and no water. You know what I mean? No food and no drink. You can't do 40 days and 40 nights.
Right.
You can't do 40 days. Matter of fact, and Hamite, who was it? I think it was Hamite that tried. Somebody tried it, man.
Yeah,
Somebody tried it and died like they supposed to. You know what I mean? You can't do this, man. You can't even do one day. Oh man, you struggling to do one day. You trying to do 40 days and 40 nights, you gonna die. Just like the brother, I don't know if he was a brother or a Hamite. I want to say he was a Hamite, but they tried over there trying to do what Christ did, man. Trying to walk on water and all that.
Right.
And they drowning and they dying, man, because they stupid. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. Verse 2. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered.
Right, so he went up and got tempted by the devil, meaning, you know what I mean, he fighting, it's in his mind, you know what I mean? All this is going on in his mind, you know what I mean? Give me verse 2.
Verse 2, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered.
Right, think about it. You fast 40 days and 40 nights, how your mind going to be? How's your mind when you fasting for a day? You hungry. You know, so thoughts is in your mind like, damn, it's time up. Like, when do I get to eat? Are you ready to eat? I mean, you ready to eat and drink something, man. Christ fast 40 days, 40 nights. So Christ looking at things like, he getting tempted. That's why I said he took him up. He getting tempted, meaning it's going on in his mind. Keep going.
Verse 3, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread.
Right, so that's what's going on in his mind. When it said the tempter, when it said he getting tempted by a tempter, that's just, a demon that's trying to make him, disobey the Lord, man. Trying to make him come up against the Most High, because he know he's fasting 40 days and 40 nights.
Right.
And if he do turn that stone into bread and eat it, he also know what? He disobeyed the Lord.
Right.
You know what I mean? He came up against the power of the Most High. And Christ got power. Christ is out healing and doing all that. Healing people, giving sight to the blind, raising the dead. So Christ got power that the Lord gave him. So he could have turned the stones into bread.
Right.
But he know if he would have turned the stones to bread, then what? And that just would have been his greed, man. He put before the Most High. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
Right. See, Christ knew the laws, man. Christ knew the commandments. And that's what you got to have, in order to do the Day of Atonement. If not, you're going to disfigure your face. You got to know that this is for the Most High. This is not for you. It's helping you, but it's really you doing it for the Lord. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 4, Salakian. Man shall not live by bread alone.
All right, man shall not live by bread alone. Go ahead.
But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
By these laws, statutes, and commandments. If he would have turned them stones into bread, man, listen. He would have ate that bread and he would have been weak, man. Would have been like a damn coward, man. If you eat bread tonight and you celebrating the Day of Atonement, you fell weak to it, man. You put yourself before the Lord.
Right.
If you in the Day of Atonement right now and you eat something knowing that you're not supposed to eat it or drink, then you put yourself above the Most High, man. And Christ didn't do that. Christ said what?
Man shall not live by bread alone.
You should not live by bread alone. Go ahead.
But by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
And what proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High? The Day of Atonement, man. He told us to celebrate the Day of Atonement. Afflict your soul.
Right.
You know what I mean? Suffer for a day. Suffer for 24 hours, man. You can do that. You know what I mean? You got what? 364 days? You know what I mean? You got 300. And not only that, the Lord gave us feast days. We got plenty of feast days where we don't do nothing but eat, man. Eat.
Right.
Matter of fact, October the 12th is what? The Feast of Tabernacles.
Right.
That's an 8-day feast. And it's right after the Day of Atonement, man. 8-day feast. We got a couple of 8-day feasts, man. There's a Feast of Hanukkah, another one. You know what I mean? You do nothing but eat, man. Enjoy brotherhood, enjoy sisterhood, man. Enjoy being around our people that serve the Most High. Try to reel our people in so they can celebrate these days, man. But if you eat and you know you're celebrating the Day of Atonement, you wicked as hell, man. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city.
Go ahead.
And setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. And saith unto him, if thou be the Son of God, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down.
Now he been tempted to kill himself. Oh man. He been tempted to kill himself. Go ahead.
For it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
That's when a Christian interpret the Bible how you just read that. They interpret the Bible like that. They look at that. Read that part again.
If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down. For it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee.
Right. For it is written, he should give his angels charge concerning thee. Keep going.
And in their hands they shall bear thee up.
Go ahead.
Lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
A carnal mind person won't understand that, man. But basically, Christ is defeating suicide, man. He defeating suicide, meaning he's been tempted to jump down and kill himself. Now he's fasting 40 days and 40 nights. Now he's being tempted to kill himself. You know what I mean? This was going on in his mind, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yeah, verse 7, Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God.
See, Christ fought the demon with what? The truth.
Right.
That's what freed him. The truth should make you free. Christ didn't die because he had the truth. He fought his demons with the truth, man. Or he fought that devil with the truth. You know what I mean? He got tempted and he passed. He passed the test. You know what I mean? You about to be tested for 24 hours. Go ahead.
Verse 8, again the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them.
Right, so he's looking at, you know what I mean, all the beautiful things in the world, man. He's looking at all the kingdoms. He's looking at how big the buildings is, you know what I mean, how beautiful, how you know, the decoration of the buildings and all that. Let's think about beautiful places you go and you see, you like, damn, this is pretty. You know, Christ looking at, you know what I mean, kingdoms. Go ahead.
And saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
He was tempted by it. All these things you'll get if you bow down and worship the devil, man. You know what I mean? A lot of brothers get tempted like that. They don't pass that test, man. A lot of brothers will bow down to the damn demons, man. They'll bow down to the devil. And they'll sell their soul. Go ahead.
Verse 10, then said Yahushua to him.
But this is what Christ said.
Get thee hence, Satan.
He said, get thee hence, Satan. Like, get the hell on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go ahead.
For it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve.
Right. Christ knew to serve the Most High and not serve Satan, man. That's the way, when you being tempted in your mind, you should be like Christ. You know what I mean? You should say, listen, the day is the Day of Atonement. You got bread in the cabinet. You know what I mean? You got cereal. You got whatever you eat. It's in the refrigerator. It's in your cabinet. You done cooked something yesterday, or you cooked something this morning. You should say to yourself, listen, I ain't even walking in the kitchen. Right. I ain't going to the store. You know what I mean? If I do go to the store, it ain't to get no food. Just say it to yourself. You know what I mean? Say it in your mind. And then do it. You wake up tomorrow, 7 p.m. or whenever sundown is. Sundown gonna come faster than you think. Right. I think it get darker now, right? It get darker faster now. Earlier. Yeah, a little bit. It get darker earlier now. You know what I mean? If you start at 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., whenever you start at sundown, it's gonna be fast. I'm telling you. Soon you wake up. If you ain't doing nothing, time might be long. But if you get up and you doing something, man, it's gonna pass by real fast, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Before you know it, you be eating another cheeseburger piece and all that crazy mess, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him.
Right. The devil left him. Then them angels came and they ministered to him, man. 40 days and 40 nights. That's a hell of a fast, man.
Right.
That's a hell of a fast. Go ahead.
Well,
that's it?
Come.
What verse was that?
Verse 11.
Verse 11. Give me Luke. I want to say it's Luke 4 and 2. Matter of fact, before you do that, give me Mark chapter 9. Let me see. After Matthew. Give me a scripture when it said they See it, but see is not. See and see not. Yeah, what it is, 4 and 11? Okay, they might. Yeah, the ones that see, they see but see not.
Yeah, it's 4 and 11. Go up to verse 12.
But it's book of Mark.
Mark, come.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Mark chapter 4, you want me to start at verse 11, right? Come. Mark chapter 4, verse 11. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to...
Matter of fact, skip up, give me here 9.
Verse 9. And he said unto them, he that hath ears to hear, let him hear. Verse 10. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. Verse 11. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of Yahweh. But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables.
Right, so he was letting his disciples know. You know what I mean? You know, the disciples always came to Christ in private. You know what I mean? When he was alone by himself, Salakia, when he was alone by himself, that you know what I mean, to get the answer, like, you just broke down that parable, what did that mean? You know what I mean?
Right.
So they went to him like, damn, Christ was doing dark sayings and parables and all that. You know what I mean? We didn't understand that until we got the breakdown. So imagine what the disciples were going through, you know what I mean, trying to interpret those parables, those dark sayings. And they was in front of Christ hearing it out of his mouth,
right,
physically. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Read that verse one more time.
Verse 11, and he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of Yahweh.
Right, he told them it was given to you to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven, man. The kingdom of the Most High. You know what I mean? So be happy that you know what I mean, these feast days. Be happy that you celebrating the Day of Atonement.
Right.
Because it was given to you to know it. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know the Day of Atonement is for them. A lot of Black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian people don't know that this is the day they're supposed to be celebrating.
Right.
But we know it. You know what I mean? We know it because it was given to us to know it. Go ahead.
But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables.
Right, but to them that who's not in the truth, Christ was speaking in parables, man. Go ahead.
Verse 12. That seeing they may see and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand, lest at any time they shall be converted, and their sins shall be forgiven them.
And their sins should be forgiven them. Christ said, lest at any time they be converted and their sins be forgiven them, meaning Christ knew that a lot of Israelites were wicked as hell and they weren't going to change.
Right.
Yeah, we know that now. You know what I mean? But Christ spoke in parables, and then he told it to Peter. And the disciples, he gave it to them in plain words. You know what I mean? He broke it down. He explained it. But to the people who wasn't in the truth, he put it in parables because Christ already knew. Listen, man. Christ said, "What? This is a wicked generation seeketh a sign, right, but should not get one." You know what I mean? He already knew the stiff-necked and rebellious people who he was amongst, man. So Christ said, unless they convert and they stop sinning, they not gonna get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You had to change your life. You had to be born again. You know, a lot of people hear us when we prophesying downtown. A lot of Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people, they hear what we're saying, but they don't get it. You know what I mean? So it make them angry. We could say something simple like, listen, man, you gotta stop eating the snow crab, and that'll make a brother go crazy. That'll make him want to argue and curse you out. Because we tell them the Lord said you can't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, man. Something simple like that. Something that's going to kill you, give you high blood pressure. They get angry with us, and we basically just showing them love. We teaching them how to live. And they when they come up against us, they letting us know that they want to continue dying, man. And Christ knew that. Christ knew what he was saying everybody wasn't going to get. Nonetheless, he had to tell it anyway, because the Lord is choosing you out of the world. When you come into the truth, that's the Most High picking you out of the world. He plucking you out of the filth of the world, man, and planting you in the truth. That's the Lord allowing that to happen. We just teaching, but the Lord putting the Spirit on you to get it. A lot of people, they're not going to get that Holy Spirit put on them, man. Right. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 14. It's like verse 13. And he said unto them, know ye not this parable? And how then will ye know all parables? Keep going on the parable.
Now, we ain't really read the parable. Give me, let me see. Now give me Luke chapter 4. Give me verse 2. Look what verse 2 said.
Luke chapter 4, verse 2. Being 40 days tempted of the devil.
Oh no, there was the same one. Not that one. Give me Psalms 25:18.
Psalms chapter 25, verse 18. Look upon my affliction and my pain.
Right. Listen, when you fasting, you know what I mean, or you celebrating the day of atonement, afflicting your soul, you want the Lord to look upon your affliction and your pain. You know what I mean? That's what King David was going through. You know what I mean? King David was on the run from who? King Saul. I mean, another king. King Saul didn't want King David to be the king of Israel, but the Lord wasn't with King Saul no more for what he had did, to the, you know what I mean, to the Most High. You know what I mean, he disobeyed the Most High's order. And the Most High took the spirit off him. You know what I mean, took the crown away from him, took the throne away from him, took the nation away from him. And he raised up a new king, King David. You know what I mean, King Saul didn't like that. So King Saul was trying to kill King David. King David had to go on a run. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? And think about it, like in the past, it was hard for us to think about it in the past. It's hard for us to think about it now because we in captivity. But King David was like a famous person, right, on the run. You know what I mean? Somebody who's well known. Who's somebody well known? A black man is well known, man. Somebody famous like LeBron James type of fame, right, like known in the world. You understand? King David is the king of Israel. King Saul was the king of Israel, so they famous, they known, and the Lord raised them up to be like that, of that stature. So King David was on the run, and it's just like Osama bin Laden being on the run. Right. Everybody know that, you know what I mean, America is trying to kill this one man. Right. You know what I mean? So King David, this is King David, this is the book of Psalms. Read that again.
Verse 18, look upon my affliction and my pain.
Look upon my affliction and my pain, man. You want the Lord to look upon your affliction and your pain. You know what I mean? Because you know the Lord is the only power that can help you. You know what I mean? So you want the Lord to look upon your affliction, your pain, and help you. Because you can't help yourself, man. You can't help yourself. We try helping ourselves. Every time blacks, Hispanic, Native American, Indian people try to help themselves, what happened? We end up following a false prophet. Right. I mean, like Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. We end up following people who we think can help us or save us, but the Lord always revealed that he wasn't with them, man. Right. None of them had the spirit of the Lord. Right. If they did, hell, they would be teaching you. Why none of us know the feast days under Malcolm X authority? Why none of us knew the feast day under Martin Luther King? Looking up to Martin Luther King. Why none of us know the feast days, man? Why we don't know to have a holy convocation with just our own people? Because the Lord is not with them, man. But the Lord was with who? King David. King David said what?
Look upon my affliction and my pain.
Go ahead.
And forgive all my sins.
And forgive all my sins. That's what it's all about. Forgiving all my sins. Let the Lord forgiving all your sins, because he's the only one that can, you know what I mean, forgive your sins. So if you fasting to men, how men gonna forgive your sins? Right. I mean, you break the law. The Most High gave you these laws. You're not breaking the laws of man. You're breaking the laws of God, man. King David said, forgive all my sins. Go ahead.
Verse 19. Consider my enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred.
Right. Listen, King David, I told you he was on the run. Let's think of King Saul. King Saul had an army. I mean, you know Benjamin. Benjamite army, boy. A bunch of Trinidadians and Jamaicans trying to kill you. Come on now. King David was on the run. Saul sent them killers, man. He sent them to kill King David. King David was praying to who? The Most High, man.
Right.
He won't pray to nobody else.
Right. In
the time of trouble, he prayed to the Most High only.
Right.
Oh man, that's the spirit you're supposed to be in.
Right.
You praying to a man who got you praising a man who got the most guns. That ain't gonna save your life. The Lord can kill all your enemies like that.
Right.
I mean, you can kill them in one moment without using the gun.
Right.
The Lord killed Egyptians with what? Plagues, man. He killed them with what? They drunk bloody water. They had hemorrhoids. What else? The Lord killed their firstborn of every child and cattle, man. Come on, man. Keep going.
Verse 20. Oh, keep my soul and deliver me.
Yeah, King David said, Lord, deliver me, man. You want the Lord to deliver you out of this hell, man. And that's another reason why we celebrate these high holy days. Because we crying out to the Lord, man. We praying to the Most High. We want to be delivered. Who else is going through what we going through on this earth? Right. Who else has been through what we've been through on this earth? Nobody. All these signs links back to the same people, man. The descendants of slaves. Right. Everything that we going through. We should be the only ones crying out to the Lord, man. You got a nation right now claiming to be Jews. You look in the Bible, the Jews are black, man. They out there trying to celebrate our high holy days, man. Doing it all wrong and looking stupid, man. The Lord don't acknowledge them celebrating the days he gave us. You know what I mean? He want us to do it. We got to do it. Go ahead.
Salaki, let me not be ashamed.
Go ahead.
For I put my trust in thee.
He put his trust in the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 21. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me.
Right. Listen to that. He said, let integrity and uprightness preserve me, man. That's King David, man. King David was a righteous ruler, man.
Right.
And he committed a sin, but guess what? The Lord did what to that sin? He acknowledged that King David sinned. He punished King David for it. Right. And it went away. I mean, he got punished for that, but guess what? King David still served the Lord, man. You know what I mean? King David still served the Lord. He told the Lord, what did he say about his afflict his soul, some of his pain? Read that part again. 18.
Look upon my affliction and my pain.
Look upon it. You know what I mean? He told the Lord to look upon his affliction and his pain. Why? Because he's going through hell just like you. You know what I mean? Keep going.
And forgive all my sins.
Keep going. No, skip down to where you was at.
Back to 21. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me.
Keep going.
For I wait on thee.
Keep going.
Verse 22. Redeem Israel.
Redeem who?
Yeah. Redeem Israel.
King David said, redeem Israel, man. Redeem Israel. Israel got to prove to the Lord that, you know what I mean, we obey him. We got to celebrate these days, man. The day is the day of atonement. You got to celebrate the day of atonement. Afflict your soul to the Lord so he can see that you want to be saved.
Right.
You know what I mean? The Lord don't believe you want to be saved, black man. That's why you still suffering. They don't believe you want to be saved. Why? Because you're not proving to him why he should save you.
Right.
You know what I mean? You out there robbing your brother, murdering your brother. The Lord don't want to save a black man who's murdering his people, man. You know what I mean? King David was on a run. King David could have killed King Saul. Man, he decided not to, man. Keep going.
Verse 22. Redeem Israel, O Yahweh,
go ahead.
out of all his troubles.
Out of all his troubles. We in trouble right now. We get shot and the whole world be like, I know nothing ain't going to happen. The whole world know this about us, man. That's how beat down and oppressed we are. All the heathens look at us on the news getting shot down and like, another nigga got shot down. What's gonna happen? Nothing, man. Nothing.
Right.
It's to a point where they shoot us, the murderer gets a hug. You know what I mean? A convicted murderer gets hugged by a judge. A black judge at that. A white convicted murderer get hugged by a black judge, man. That's where we at right now. Where they can kill us and the judge love them more.
Right.
That's where we at in America. The Lord don't think we want to be saved, man.
Right.
You're not showing the Lord you want to be saved when your people get murdered and you go hug the killer? Good night. We ain't showing the Lord we want to be saved. Keep going.
It goes into the next song.
Okay, give me let me see. Give me Isaiah 58:6.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 6. Is it not this the fast that I have chosen?
Right. Ain't this the fast that the Lord chose for us, man? Go ahead.
To loose the bands of wickedness.
To loose the bands of wickedness. Go ahead.
To undo the heavy burdens.
Right. The Lord saying he gave you a fast to what? To loose the bands of wickedness, man. Stop being wicked. And to do what?
To undo the heavy burdens.
And to undo the heavy burdens, man. Like what we going through in America, man. The Lord wants to undo these heavy burdens that we going through in America, man.
Right.
I mean, he wanted to loose the bands of wickedness. That's why he chose this fast. You fast and you showing the Lord, listen, like King David said, man, take it away, man. Cause the Lord, we know the Lord can take it away from us. Take this evil and this trouble away. You know what I mean? Kill my enemies.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got pray. Listen, we pray that the Lord slaughter our enemies, and that's so we don't have to do it, so we can be charged. We know that we put our trust in the Lord that He do it, man. And we put our trust in the Lord that celebrating these high holy days, He'll do it as well. You know what I mean? It ain't just you sinning and the Lord forgiving your sins, man. It's you acknowledging these days He established for the nation of Israel. You know what I mean? Even though you can stop sinning, well, let me slide. You can be you can stop sinning and still be, you know what I mean, a damn lustful bastard, man. You know what I mean? You be a lustful bastard, man. The Lord gonna look at you like, look at this filth, man. He acting like he perfect now. I mean, he think he perfect now. The Lord done seen all your sins, man. Even the sins you doing now.
Right.
Acting like you in the truth and you really not. The Lord see that. The Lord see all that, man. And the Lord deal with you in many ways. He deal with you in a different way, man. The Lord can do anything He want, man. I mean, so if you out there sinning, you out there, you know what I mean, you don't want to celebrate these days, these high holy days, or you out there thinking that you can play around with this truth, the Lord gonna deal with you, man. I mean, if you out there, you plan on eating something, or if you eat or drink something by mistake, you shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? When you brushing your teeth, celebrating this Day of Atonement, when you brushing your teeth, don't drink the water. You know what I mean? Do not drink the water. I mean, don't cheat yourself, man. The Lord gonna see you drinking that water. The Lord gonna see you drinking that water, and when you just going down your throat, and when you feel it in your stomach, listen, you felt it. You know what I mean? When you in your sleep, and you dreaming about drinking something or eating something, if you wake up, thank the Lord that you didn't really do it. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And to let the oppressed go free.
And to let the oppressed go free, man. The Lord can let you go free. You know what I mean? He can free up your whatever oppressing you. He gave you a fast, man. You know what I mean? Christ said what? Praying and fasting can cast out this type of demon. This fasting, this Day of Atonement gives you strength. It strengthens you, man. Because now you might fast from something else.
Right.
It might not even be food and water. You know what I mean? The brother said earlier, what? You fast from Facebook. You know what I mean? You can fast from anything, man.
Right.
you might just put your mind in a whole different realm, man. You might just start serving the Lord even better from this fast, man. It can happen. Go ahead.
And that ye break every yoke.
And that ye break every yoke, man. This to free us. I mean, pray to the Lord, wash your face, right. Anoint your head. I mean, be happy. It's just one damn day. I mean, that's why I be tripping off for. It's just one day. Right. For the brothers and sisters who going through it for the first time, I can understand. You know what I mean? I get it. It's their first time. They never did it. But for the brothers and sisters who've been doing it, you know what I mean? Ain't no need to complain, man. Right. This should be like Christmas. You know what I mean? You should look at the Day of Atonement like Easter Day. You know what I mean? Damn, all the rest of them silly days that Esau got us celebrating, man. Keep going. Is that on that?
Actually, it's probably a little bit.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry?
Go ahead.
And that thou bring the poor that are cast out to thy house?
Go ahead.
When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him, and that thou hide not thyself from thy own flesh?
Go ahead.
Verse 8. Then shall thy light break forth as the morning.
Read the verse you read before that.
Verse 7. Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry?
Go ahead.
And that thou bring the poor that are cast out to thy house?
All right, the Lord said you bring the poor that's cast out to your house, you know what I mean, and give to the hungry. Go ahead.
When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him?
When you see a brother that's naked, you cover him, meaning what? You give him clothes. You know what I mean? You feed and give him clothes. Go ahead.
And that thou hide not thyself from thy own flesh.
That's helping your people right there. That's helping your nation, man. You say you help the oppressed, man. That be the things that bother people, right? Right. Hunger, you know what I mean? Food, clothing, shelter. That be the thing that bother people, man. Lord said he gonna loose that yoke. You know what I mean? And us fasting to the Lord can help us. Right. The Day of Atonement can help us. Right. You know what I mean? While we doing this, the Lord help brothers in the world. He bring more brothers and sisters into the truth. If we keep acknowledging and praising his name, he bring the nation together, man. We don't even think about it like that. You know what I mean? We think we got some personal relationship with the Most High, and we don't. The Lord deal with nation, man. Us celebrating the Day of Atonement in these feast days in the Bible, the Lord bringing more brothers in, allow more brothers to be waking up to the truth. Keep going.
Verse 8, then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine health shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of the Lord shall be thy reward.
The glory of the Lord should be what?
Thy reward.
See, that's your reward. So let me get that right now. Give me that prayer right there. Right there. It said the glory should be to the Lord. That's your reward, man. Every time you pray to the Most High, that's why I brought it up. Like the Lord can heal the nation because you celebrating these days. That's exactly what he do. He healed the nation of Israel, and he do what? He destroyed the heathens. Right. Just because you glorifying his name, man. You glorifying him. How do you glorify the Most High's name? When you follow his law, statute, and commandments. You know what I mean? That spirit on you and the things, the acts that you start to do, people in the world are going to see that the Lord is with you. The Lord going to see that you with him. Right. And then what's going to happen, man? He going to bring you the kingdom. You know what I mean? He going to bring you the kingdom of heaven. Before you know it, you're going to see Edomites and Africans just bowing down and kissing your feet, man. Right. You know what I mean? They're going to be crying. You ain't going to know why they crying. Because the Lord done destroyed their country, man. You know what I mean? That's what the Lord about to do. In this third world war, the Lord is about to destroy these heathens, man. While we over here celebrating the day of was that it on that? Yeah, come. Alright, Majum means to stand.
By Yasha.
Upon your Hakudah means face the east. Instead of the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew first.
Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Daba'ah, Ratzaka, Hayah, Aisha, Barataza, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemayim, Ladanawa, Lakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawafyanawa, Tabi'anawa, Balasaya 1, Abal, Awashadnawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalak, Wa'ala, Lawalumnium, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.